YouTube, what's happening? It is Saturday night, March 22nd, but we're going to talk about tomorrow's Sunday games in the NCAA tournament because there are 8 games for tomorrow for the main tournament. Now, I know there's a bunch of NIT games, and I'll try. I'll see what I can do about showing the thing. I'm not betting any of them. I'll tell you right now, I'm not betting NIT, but I know a lot of you asked for it, so I'm going to roll through the tournament games, and then I'm going to see if I can put some at least the sheets up for you, because some people have asked for it, and hey, I got you. If you ask for it, I'll try to do it for you, so no problem. But just know, I'm not betting NIT. I just don't do it. There's too many questions about players opting out, coaches interviewing for other jobs. Some coaches have been fired. It's just too much. It's too much. So I focus on the main tournament. So enough of that. We have 8 games that I will bet on, and then I will show the rest going forward for the rest of these games here. So yeah, it's a good many games. Even some of these games like the purple CBI. What is that? What is that? What? Oh, whatever. I'll throw it on the screen. You'll see it. So let's go ahead and jump into the first game, which is Yukon, Florida, right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Let me pull up my odds so I got the best possible, freshest lines. I'm recording this at the end of the Auburn-Creighton game. So the last thing I saw was Creighton was down like 6. Let me check the score right quick so I can see what's popping. Now they're down 11. What? What are we doing? What is we doing? Where's the madness? There's no madness. It's annoying me. All we have is a 10 over a 2 so far today. That's it. Oh man. Okay. Enough complaining. We're moving on. So we got Yukon, Florida. Let's go ahead and get over to the spreadsheet. Whoop. There we go. There's a sheet. Let me load up tomorrow's lines. Tomorrow. And we are currently sitting on Florida, 9.5 point with a 150. Well, we see the numbers. We see everything's been going. We know who they played so far. Let me pull up the schedule. I'll read them off. That way you know. Yukon beat Oklahoma 67-59. Okay, they won by 8. Good deal. I had them advancing. It worked out. Florida absolutely just dog walked Norfolk State 95-69. It could have been 150 if they really wanted to, because that wasn't a fair fight. Norfolk's not a bad team, but they weren't ready for Florida. Florida is steamrolling right now. So let's look. Can we get what's the total we're looking at? Last 3. We're looking at 160. Look at 67-95. My God, Florida by 10. I mean, are we going to get some madness? I don't think we are. 162, 138. It's 150. I'm taking something every game. I'm either going to take Florida, Yukon, or over under. And if I had to pick one of those 4, I'm going Florida. Florida 9.5. We're done playing around today. So Florida minus 9.5. Why would I take that? Well, one, they've been steamrolling teams. Yeah. Number 1 efficiency and offense will get you there. You know, yeah, UConn's slow, and some people are gonna be like, you can't bet against UConn. They're the 2-time defending champion. But the coach, blah blah blah. Florida is disgusting looking right now. No, I haven't seen a team slow them down in a hot minute. So let's go Florida 9.5 on this one. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be. Let me get the schedule up too, so I can actually see what's happening. Duke and Baylor, another team that's been steamrolling. Great. All right. We're going to have a 1v1v1v1 Final Four, aren't we? I just know we are. It's going to be the most boring March Madness. It isn't March Madness. It's March meh. There's no madness to be found. It's just March depression. That's what it should be. Anyways, Baylor and Duke. Duke 11.5 with a 143.5. You can see the numbers and the totals and everything. We know these are 2 good teams. Obviously, that Baylor game was great. That was with Mississippi State. That was a fun one. Let me tell you. Baylor beat Mississippi State by 3, 75-72. Duke beat the brakes off of Mount St. Mary's 93-49. Could have been worse than that if they wanted to. The backups were balling out in that game for Duke. So, yeah, Duke 11.5 makes sense. Ooh, man, that versus that right there is disgusting. That versus that. I mean, everything's Duke. I'm taking Duke 11.5. Duke and Florida are the 2 teams I feel like are just steamrolling right now. So, Duke minus 11.5. I got to do it. I got to do it. Moving on. Sorry, I'd love to see some madness, but I don't think we're going to see madness in those 2 games. Next up, we got Illinois and Kentucky. Maybe a little bit of madness here. Let's see. I don't even know who I took. It don't even matter at this point because my bracket's so busted up. It's so busted. Oh, buddy. Illinois' defense has been kind of roof. Let's see what they've been. Who they've done in the tournament. Shall we look? We shall. Illinois beat Xavier by 13. I had Xavier advancing to this point, but Illinois got him. What can I say? I thought Xavier would get him. I was wrong. So Kentucky can exploit from the 3, and you can see the line. They can exploit from the 2, so it's kind of close. The line is currently sitting at Illinois -1.5 as a 6. 170 is our total. Ooh, that's a lot of points. They're averaging 162 and 165. Xavier 86 to 73. Kentucky they beat Troy 76 to 57. Why is it 170? That's very high scoring. Now, I get it. I understand. Look, I see down here. I see this. I see the possessions. I see the pace. They're very fast. But Kentucky's not that efficient offensively. And Illinois is not efficient defensively. So, I think in this one, looking at the numbers, let's see. They were 12, 15, and 12 against the top 100 this season. They were 15 and 11 this season. Man, everything's about the same. 170 feels high. I don't care how fast you are. That feels high. We're going under. We're going under. We're actually going to take a range of an under for once. I know 170 feels ridiculous. No. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take under 170. This ain't Bama. This ain't Florida. What are we doing? No. I'm sorry. Next. That range is nice. That comes out. What was that range? 162. It's 170. So 165. We got a 5-point cushion to the under. I'll rock with it. Let's ride. From there, we're going to St. Mary's in Alabama. Speaking of fast teams, my God, look at the lack of offense from 3. Uh-oh. Yeah. Bama gets they get all their points from inside the 2. They are averaging 90.3 points. Let's pull up on what they've done their last 2 games. Now, everyone and their mama watched the Alabama game yesterday, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we've all watched every game pretty much, but everyone was really glued thinking Robert Morris was going to do it. A lot of people thought that for a while, especially when they took the lead with like 4 minutes left. It was like, yeah. But they won 90 to 81 in a legacy over. Beautifulness. St. Mary's beat Vandy 59-56. I had St. Mary's advancing, but I thought they would cover, but they did not. Vandy actually covered. Good job, Vandy. You bastards. So now we go with this matchup. Points versus no points. Slow versus fast. Again, this is going to be one of those Drake type matchups. Give me, what's the over under? 148 in a Bama game? That feels like a gift. I'm sorry. It just does. 5.5 for Bama. Yeah, they're good defensively, but they can't shoot worth a damn. They're good here, but they can score. I got to go Bama 5.5. Bama's defense might shut them down a little bit, so we're gonna go Alabama. I could go over, but I just do not trust St. Mary's to keep up. They're too slow as a team. If Bama gets the pace going and they do what they do on pace, these St. Mary's are going to be gasping for air. Most likely, they're going to be so out of shape. They can't keep up. They're not used to running this much. And then Grant Nelson is going to play the whole game probably because he didn't play most of the game yesterday. So yeah, good luck. I'll take the team that's faster, and yeah, I'll take Bama all day. 5.5, sure, give me that. Colorado State and Maryland. Mary had a little lamb. Let's see, 12v4. Is Colorado State the highest ranked seed remaining? They might be. They beat Memphis, as predicted, 78-70. Very nice. Maryland beat Grand Canyon. They beat the brakes off of Grand Canyon, 81-49. I thought Grand Canyon keep it close. No. Maryland said, oh, hell no. No. So now we go here where we get a team that hasn't really been tested this year. I mean, 50 to 100 range, sure, which just makes sense for like the WAC, MAC, Sunbelt area. Maryland was in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten is obviously like 11-0 in the tournament so far. It's amazing what they are. Crazy. So let's see. What is the line? Maryland by what? 7.5. They 142. Yeah, we're going to go based on the team. Yeah, Maryland's way more tested. But we'll look at total. That's 159. That is 131. It's 140, 142. Yeah. Maryland 7.5. That be that. Defense here. All the efficiencies are good, but talent-wise, Maryland has more. I'm big on Colorado State. I think they're a good team. They shoot a bunch of threes, a lot of threes, but you're playing a good defense and you're playing more talent now. I'm taking Maryland 7.5. We're going chalky tomorrow. I see this. Maryland minus 7.5. Now, if I'm wrong, we're going to have a lot of dogs barking, and I'm okay with that too. I want some madness, but I don't see the madness happening this season. We've gone 3 days now with very minimal madness. And it's just so depressing. But hey, whatever. Iowa State, Ole Miss. Got you. Here we go. What are we doing here? Let's see. Ole Miss and Iowa State just dominated, whatchamacallit, Lipscomb, 82-55. Wasn't even a game. It was a joke. Ole Miss, however, they had that massive run on North Carolina, and then North Carolina came all the way back, and then Ole Miss had a little run at the end. So it was a complete game of runs. Sorry, Ole Miss, you're on into Iowa State. They are playing amazing right now. You see how they're playing, and they're shooting great. Yeah, everything is on them. Everything. Iowa State, low number, please. Low number. 5.5 Iowa State. Love that. 145. Let's look at that total. What do we got? 153. 137. I'm going Iowa State 5.5. We're not even playing about that today. So Iowa State minus 5.5. Lots of small spreads. I like it. And moving on to New Mexico, Michigan State. Let's see what these two are up to. New Mexico is a 10 seed versus Michigan State, the 2 seed. New Mexico beats, I had them advancing over Marquette. I think I did, actually. I did. I had New Mexico. Yeah. One of the very few madness ones. Crazy. 75-66 over Marquette. Michigan State beat Bryant by 25, 87-62 in their game yesterday. Now they get to face each other. We're currently sitting on a Michigan State line of 7.5 with a 147.5 total. That's 147.3. That's 131. So under would be the play if you want to go something. But then you trust in defense. And yeah, with these offenses, you could do that. These defenses have been looking pretty good. They don't make any threes. Threes are not their thing. They make threes, but both have great defense. I could take this under 147, and this might be a very low scoring game. But there's also Michigan State 7.5, and I feel like Michigan State is just going to rout New Mexico anyways. Yeah, because they beat Bryant by 25. New Mexico's a good team, but like they beat Marquette, but Michigan State's a whole other animal. And it's March. Michigan State in March is like scary good usually. It's like, yes. Under 147 could be the move too. Season total, last 3 totals, could go under. What was the total points they had against Bryant? Bryant was 149. And then on the Mexico game, it was 141. So that was our 2 games. You know what? I like Michigan State 7.5, but let's do it. Yeah, let's go Michigan State minus 7.5. I also like the under. I'll say that. I like the under, but I also like Michigan State. We're very chalky. I have nothing but favorites. That's a great sign. That is a beautiful sign for a game. Oh my God, what are we doing? Buddy. Let's keep going. Let's keep it rolling. Keep her moving. I don't trust New Mexico at all. I'm just sorry. And then lastly, we have Oregon and Arizona. And what's the line here? Oregon plus 3.5, 152.5 is our total. That comes out to 152.3, 134. Again, we could go under in this one too. Both teams can shoot though. You know, the more I think about it, I kind of want to go under last game. We'll go back to it in a second, but right now I think I'm looking at this and see, I could do under again, but these offenses, they're shooting so well. Everything's great. This is like a toss-up, really. Everybody's good. They're 17 and 9 against the top 100, and you are 14, 15, 16, and 12. Yeah, Oregon's slightly better, and I'm getting plus 3.5, and I got Oregon advancing anyways. I got Oregon advancing over Arizona. I do believe in my bracket. Yes, I have Oregon. Yes, so we're going to take Oregon plus 3.5. And yeah, more I think about it, I'm going back to Michigan State. I think these defensive numbers choke each other out, and I think we're going to swap that Michigan State to an under 147. I like that. 147.5. So I got 2 unders. I got Oregon as a dog, and then I got a bunch of favorites. Typical stuff, right? So that's going to end the 4 plays right there. So now let me go ahead and actually, I can just jump right into it. I don't have to do it. Let me bring up the different spreadsheet and go boop, just like that. There we go. Live. All right, you NIT people, I got you. Don't worry, I'm here for you. First up, we got Oklahoma State SMU. So let me just go ahead and find it because this is my list where it has everybody on here. So I got to search. So I got to just set them up. Oklahoma State versus SMU. Now remember, I said I'm not taking any of these, but enough of you have asked for this. You want to see the sheet, and I got you. If you want that, here for you, no problem. So there's your sheets. You can see the breakdown, how everything's going. Let's look at some lines. Let's do everything while we're here. Go back to the top. SMU is favored by 9.5 with a 157.5 total. We can see that comes out to 145. That's 135. That is a hellacious total versus the range. Ooh, okay. If you want to take that, by all means, enjoy it. But but two for SMU, that is a push. That's Oklahoma State. The efficiency is good defensively. Offense is not. Tested, no. 1-8. Are you North Carolina? Who is you? That is 7-16 against top 100. Why are you in this tournament? What are you? You should be literally tearing your team down and start over next year. This is SMU all day, right? Right. But they're not even tested. They are literally 8-10. You're in the ACC. What? But there you go. Have fun with that one. So let's move on. We got Arkansas State now. Arkansas State versus North Texas. Scroll down to North Texas. Got them right there. What is this one? Let's see. We got some North Texas. Got them. It is North Texas 4.5 with a 137.5 total. That's a lot of point score for Arkansas State. That's 155, and that comes out to 144. 137 is this whole. It leans the over, but I mean, good luck if you're taking this. We have one advantage for here, and then we got two advantages for the offense. So again, if this is a normal day, I wouldn't take this game. So with normal teams, but some people want to see it. I got you. No problem. Loyola of the Chicago is up next. Loyola, Hijkl. You ever forget how to spell the alphabet? Yeah, I forget sometimes. Oh, there it is. There's my Loyolas. Chicago. Got them. And then we want San Francisco. Right there. 364 teams. I got to search through them, so it's kind of a pain. The Dons are favored by 5.5 with a 144.5 total. Let me show you that. 147, 142. That's a push. That's still a push. 50 spots, but kind of leans defense. That is all day defense for San Fran, and that's a push. You can see the defenses efficiencies are matching up nicely. Offense, not so much. I would probably lean under here, but that's just me. But I'm not touching this. You're touching this. So, hey, whatever you want to take, because I ain't taking nothing. So have fun with that one. Loyola, now we're going to Jacksonville State. Jax State versus UC Irvine. UC Irvine. Got him. There we go. Double defense is the first thing I see, but double offense with the absolute lack of defense here from the three-point line. So it could just be a three-point shootout in this game. That might be what it is. What is the total we're sitting on here? What is the anything we're sitting on? Jacksonville State. Jax. Nope. There it is. It is UC Irvine by 7.5 with a 139.5 total. All right, 139. Well, that comes with the 152, and that comes out to 150.45. So if you take the over, you're sitting with a 6-point cushion. If you want that, you could take threes. There's lots of things you could take, but I wouldn't. I personally ain't touching it. So moving on from there too. Kent State is up next. Kent, the state of Kent. Hijk. Kent, right there. Versus Kent State's facing Stanford. The trees. Stanford. Right there, blind. What's this line looking like? Stanford 7.5. 3-point advantage. Clearly, that's a push. That is a Kent State advantage and a Kent State advantage, and that's it. Except they're very efficient from offense, but not defense. They can't rebound, which is kind of weird. But hey, whatever. What's the line total? 141. That's 140. That's 150 on the dot, and that is 137. So that's actually in the range for once. So I wouldn't touch the total here if I was you, but hey, that's you. Do what you want. So Kent State, now we're going to UAB. We're still in the NIT, aren't we? Yes, we are. UAB versus who are we going to? Santa Clara. I feel like they would have done better in the tournament, like if they were in the tournament, than some of the teams that have been in the tournament. But hey, alas, they were not. So Santa Clara. Yeah, because they were cooking offensively at the end of the season. Look how they've been popping off offensively. Man, push Clara. All the numbers are amazing. Hell, I might take Santa Clara if the points are looking good. What are we looking at points? What, 7.5 against UAB? And they're playing this game in Santa Clara too. It's a home game for them. Oh, buddy, good luck UAB. You might need it. I would lean Santa Clara. Total's 139. We're looking at a 160 and a 137. That is one hell of a range. That's because look at what they've been doing. They've won their last 3 games by an average of what the hell is that? 23 points, and that is including a loss in there because they're not in the tournament. They lost their conference. So, but still, the numbers are amazing. That's how well they're doing. So, but I would say Santa Clara probably, unless there's some kind of injuries or transfers. You got to look at all that for these games. That's why I don't want to mess with. I don't bet these games. I'm not digging into transfer portal stuff until the season's over. I ain't got time for it. So, from UAB, we got one more NIT game. I think. Nope. No, that was the last one. Now we're going to the purple CBI. Like the purple mattress? Like what? All right. It's Manhattan for you CBI bettors. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got everything for you. Manhattan versus Incarnate Word, because everyone's waiting for this matchup. I know you were. Don't lie. You're excited for this one. You want some madness. Here you go. Gotta scroll back up. Incarnate Word, Manhattan is a 1-point favorite with a 145.5 total. There's 143. There's 143 as well. Weird. 1 point total. I wouldn't touch. See, that is an incarnate lean. That's double defense all day. That's triple defense. So we got 3 defenses. Yeah, have fun. Have fun. We got Elon up next, and they are facing Army. All right. Elon versus Army right there. Army, what are these numbers, Army? What have you been doing your last few games? You accepted this tournament when you probably should be just practicing more. Like, go do something, because you're making 16% of your threes. Maybe stop shooting threes. Yeah, no. You're not efficient. Elon all damn day. It's Elon, right? Right? This is Elon. Unless I'm missing something completely obvious. This is Elon. Okay. Army. Where are they on the line? There is a spread. It's Elon by 6.5. See, it makes sense. 146. Where's this game being played? Daytona Beach, Florida. Is that Daytona, Florida? Yeah. All of this is Daytona Beach. So they just taking spring break and they're going down here. They come to Florida to hang out. Okay. That's cool for them to get to hang out at the beach. Cool. So, but I would still take Elon for sure. From here, we got Queens University. Queens. Man. Last time we get to see Queens, right? Queens versus Northern Arizona. Northern Arizona. Got it right there. A lot of orange and yellow, a little bit of green here. So double leans for Northern Arizona. These are pushes. Everything's a push. I wouldn't touch this game any time of the year. But some of you will, you degenerates, and I got you. I understand. I feel you 100%. So, if I can find it. Queens. There's a line. It is Queens by 1.5 with a 151.5 total. Well, that's 142, and that is 142 again. The line's 151. Everything's mid. A little bit of offensive defense here. I wouldn't touch this, but hey, have fun. Do what you do. And lastly, we got Illinois State. Where's the eyes? Illinois State versus Presbyterian. Last game on the slate. Presbyterian, bang, right there, 18-13. And this line is, let me just go ahead, it's Illinois State by 5.5 to 140.5 total. So there you go. 132 and 124 is your range. Your total is 140. You can see this is a lean for Illinois. That's a push. Number 1 3-point defense is Presbyterian. Did you know that? 14% is amazing. So good luck making any threes, because you get a lot of points from 3, but your percent is garbage recently. So I'd probably lean Presbyterian plus 5.5 if that was me. Just saying. Efficiency bad, better, maybe under. Yeah, so there's many options you could do here. I personally am not doing any of them. So let me grab you and drag you back on the screen so I don't. There we go. That makes more sense. Perfect. So we go back up. Tomorrow, you see all the games. I went through all of them. Monday is going to be, well, there's going to be some CBI games. I'm not making a video for 3 games. I might post the sheets, but I'm not going to make a video here. Tuesday, we got quarterfinals NIT. I might do this one. I might. We'll see. Hell, I might do Monday. I don't know. We'll see what I got going on. But anyways, go back to the Sunday. those are the games we have. I mainly focus on the tournament, but anyways, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. If you want to see any other games, let me know. I think I covered every game. I mean, it's all on the schedule. I don't think I missed anything. So if you're betting CBI and NIT, let me know. I want to see how many of you are actually betting these games. I want to know. So other than that, if you want the plays typed out or access to the spreadsheets, you go there to the HQ. Other than that, we will see you tomorrow. Well, we have games tomorrow. I'll see you Monday, maybe Tuesday. Who knows? We'll see you then. I'll see you later. How about that? Peace.